YouTube, it's Brittany. Today I'm going to be doing a video on my personal baby must-haves. Everybody has different, every baby has different must-haves and needs and wants. So these may not seem like needs to your baby, but to my baby, he enjoys all of these. I'm going to go ahead and get started. First thing first, I would say is thick washcloths. The little thin washcloths just doesn't seem to work very good to me. They don't hold the soap very well. These are thick, very, they last longer too. The other ones seem to fall apart in the washing machine. They just don't do the job like these do. Same thing while we're on bath is hooded bath towels. My baby doesn't like his head cold after he gets out of the bath, so this is a must-have. He loves his head to be warm after the bath. If his head is not covered, he will whine and cry like there is no tomorrow. They sell them in all different sizes. This one's a little bit longer than most of them. I think this is from Walmart. Third thing would be zip up sleep and plays. I like the ones that zip up down the side here. And they have the scrunchies in the back of the feet so that when while he or she is playing, they don't slide off their feet and they get stuck up in here and their feet aren't in the leg holes. So this is one of my favorites. Another is Burp Rags or Burp Blankets, Spit Rags. This is one I got from the hospital. I ended up getting 8 because I took some home and then I didn't know my best friend had grabbed some too. So I ended up with 8. But these work the best, I've noticed. They're bigger than the ones you can buy from the store unless you get the Aiden and Ananias ones. But those are kind of nice. They're nice, but they're not as thick to absorb up spit. They're good for swaddling and stuff, but these seem to get spit up better. Then thick plush blankets. My little man loves these plush blankets. Tummy time. This one is plush and smooth on the other side. He really enjoys these. Obviously, you don't put it in the crib with him yet. Another must-have for me is a thermometer and Vaseline. This is not going to sound pretty, but my baby suffers from constipation. And instead of getting medication, I chose to do stimulation with a thermometer. It only takes a second. You put a little bit of Vaseline on the tip, and then you stick it in just a little bit, wiggle it around, take it out, and he can go potty. This is a must-have for my baby. I'd rather avoid giving him medication. Next would be Burt's Bees oil. This worked really good to prevent cradle cap. If his skin is ever itchy or anything, this is perfect. It smells good. I like it. It's good for my skin too. What I do is I sprinkle a little bit on his hairbrush, like in the bristles, and then brush his hair. And that just gets it everywhere, and he kind of likes it. Next would be, I really don't like the brand Johnson's because if I heard of all the stuff, but this nighttime lotion, the lavender scent, this stuff works. I don't know if I'm the only one who thinks it works, but he uses the soap and the lotion, and they both work very well. Even before bedtime, I'll put some on his face and put a little bit on his nose, and he seems to love it. Next would be, I don't know what this is called, but it's by Safety First. It's a little medicine dispenser. It's a lot easier than using the squirt ones because he tends to let it drip down the side of his mouth or not know how to swallow it without swallowing a bunch of air at the same time. So you just put the medicine in here. You can tell it's dirty. He had to use it today. And you can just take it down like normal. Next would be Squirt. This is a Wubbanub, but we've given him a name. His name is Squirt, and my booger man loves this, especially in the car seat. He can grab onto it, hold it, touch it. He even puts these little tentacles in his mouth and enjoys that too. And of course, just a normal passy. Next would be Luvs Diapers for nighttime. They work so good. I've tried several different types. I've even tried the Honest Company. I know they just came out with the nighttime Honest Company ones, but I haven't tried those. But the Luvs nighttime ones work great. He just now started sleeping through the whole night. And obviously I don't want to wake him up to have to change his little tushy. Sometimes I do if it feels like it needs it. But these hold a lot. My next must-have is, let me see if I can get it, the Diaper Genie Elite. This is the long one with the pedal. My husband's mom said that this was a waste of money, but I bought it anyways. And it works amazing. I can't smell any of the diapers. I only have to change it like once every week and a half. It's easy to use. The bags are easy to change. I don't smell it. It works good to me. Now my next must-have is in the kitchen because I didn't want to unplug it. You guys are going to love this. Let me take you over there. Okay, now this is my next baby must-have. It's called the Baby Breeza. I don't know if you could see that. And it is a formula maker machine. You put the water over here. You put the powder, formula powder up here. And this will be green when the temperature is perfect. And then you pick how many ounces you want, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Then press start, and it makes a perfect temperature, perfect amount bottle of formula within 10 seconds. Now this is my number one must-have. I think I'm going to do a review on the Baby Breeza because there is some things that you need to know about it. That I feel like are common sense, but a lot of people get confused and whatnot. But this sucker right here is a beast, and I love it. All right. Okay, and my last baby must-have is actually in use right now because it's nighttime and my baby's sleeping. I will go in there and take a shot of what I'm talking about, and I will be back. Now this is my next baby must-have. It's made by Munchkin. It's a sound machine / nightlight and projector. It projects up on the wall and moves, but he will not sleep without this thing. It works wonders and it lights up the room perfectly. Alright, sorry about that. He was sleeping, so I had to kind of whisper. But another must-have that I just remembered is I was breastfeeding for a while in the hospital, and they gave him the Soothie, and he quit latching, and I couldn't get him to latch back on without a nipple shield. And I was having that problem for a while until I found this. It's called Bare Air Free Baby Bottles. He used this for 1 day and latched back on my nipple with no problem. This bottle is a miracle worker for people who are trying to get a baby to latch back on the nipple, or if they have air problems and like tend to burp a lot and stuff like that. This bottle is amazing. And it comes with the perfect latch nipple, which has, it's like, it goes in like a real nipple does. And they actually have to suck to pull it out like a real nipple. And I think that's why he latched back on. Alright, and my last must-have for right now is a baby carrier. My baby is almost 4 months now. And I think he's going through a stage where he just doesn't want to be put down. Plus he's starting to teeth. This is perfect. I could just throw him in here, walk around the house, go for a walk down the road, check the mail, and he loves it. No fussing, no nothing. And that's all my baby must-haves for right now. Obviously, I'll have more over time. I'm going to do a few more baby videos, reviews. If you have any requests, let me know and I'll see what I can do. Alright, bye everybody.